And now, let's hear more about challenges facing the real estate industry through the years as I meet up with New York real estate exec Stephen Klar. Thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure to be here.
It's really great to interview you and hear more about the real estate industry. So you have definitely seen the ebbs and flows in the real estate industry and the markets through the years. So tell us a little bit more about how many years you've been in real estate.
Probably all my life. My father started a business representing developers in 1947, and I have definitely been part of it since then. I've enjoyed it, and I became a developer myself in 1979.
So a few years.
A few years, ups and downs.
Right, for sure. So let's talk a little bit about that. What are some of the highs that you've seen through the years and some of the glory days and the best days that you've seen in real estate? Because you're really in New York most of your days, correct?
Yes, I'm a suburban developer, and certainly what my father started a business was representing all the builders who had taken care of the vets after World War II. So suburbia really grew on Long Island. The Levitt towns and others grew up right there. I've watched their growth. There were boom times, and yet, you know, there are recessions. There would never been a depression that I've lived through. But I can tell you right now, the pandemic hit us very badly, both price-wise, you know, inflation is back. So things, we've had gas crisis in the 70s. We've had other times where it's been bad. Builders get through it, but it's very hard on the buying public right now. Interest rates have gone back up. It's getting tougher and tougher. But real estate has proved to be a very important commodity that people want to own. It's part of the American dream. And so we want to help encourage that dream. So I am still building, even though I hit 75 this year.
Tell our viewers a bit more about the real estate that you specialize in. Are you building from scratch? Are you...
Oh, I always build from scratch.
Okay.
I am not a renovator. I don't like that. I take a piece of property, I decide what goes on it, and then we build it and get, some are for families, some are, right now I just am opening up a seniors project where I have 1,000 people on a waiting list for 40 homes. So there's definitely a need for what we're building. We try to plan what they want. We have elevators for this group of people for second floor units so they feel they could age in place. And when we say seniors, 55 and over is not old. But we have people that in this particular community we built there 10, 15 years ago. A lot of those people are still there, so they're now 80. So they do need the help, and that's what we design master bedrooms on the first floor. So we make it so it's a comfortable community for them.
What are some of the current trends you're seeing in real estate that you don't think are going away in the future of the business?
We know nobody's replicating land. So land costs have gone through the roof all over the country. And because of that, there's nothing going to be affordable for the first-time home buyer who wants to come in, wants to buy and bring their families up, whether it's houses or whether it's condominiums or whatever. So we builders, unfortunately, are accommodating to a more exclusive class rather than all.
I did hear something, and I want to get this right. You once listed your very own octagon-shaped penthouse property in New York City at CitySpire for a mere $100 million. Is that correct? And give us all a little bit more information on that.
I did put it on the market when my child, Stephen Klar, was 5 years old, and I said, what happens if he goes out on the terrace? We have 360-degree terraces on the 73rd, 74th, and 75th floor. What happens if he goes out there and, God forbid, something bad could happen? So my wife and I had a discussion, and I did build out this. I didn't build the project. It was a workout for a bank. So I went in and took the penthouse myself. It was unfinished space. And I took 2.5 years of my life to build it out. It's a wonderful space. I still have it today. I did not get the $100 million offer I was looking for.
Darn it.
I'm still happy in it.
Tell us more about the Klar Leadership Academy and how you came to start that and what that is doing for students.
So when I was a student here, we didn't have anything that tried to think outside the box. So we have come up with a system that tries to encourage students to feel confident in themselves, build a support network for themselves that they could use long beyond college, but take the things they learned and put it into charitable institutions, put it into any other form of giving them the ability to be leaders. That means we give them mentors, we give them business industrialists here in the Midwest who teach them, talk to them. We take them out to places like the Air National Guard, and we have been working with Feed My Starving Children as a charity where we do a couple of 100,000 meals every year to help needy people in the countries all around the world. So I'm very proud that they work hard and they seem to like it a lot. And they have a distinct feeling that this helps them to leave college after 4 years.
So Stephen, when you are on Business Life 360, we do something that is called Quick Hits, where we ask you some rapid questions and we get some quick responses from you to help our viewers get to know you a little better. The biggest learning moment in your career?
Adjusting to the Army.
Thank you for your service. What you most enjoy doing when you aren't working?
Spending time with my son. He's a good golfer. I'm not as good, so I could say I like being on the golf course with him and seeing his improvement.
Who's your mentor?
Probably my father.
One big challenge in life that you've had to overcome?
I had a brother who was very brilliant, and I think I had to overcome the fact that I wasn't as smart as he was book-wise. So I overcame that and I became the man that I am today.
Deal or sale that you are most proud of?
Purchasing my apartment in the city.
Outside of family, who is the most fascinating person you've ever met?
I met John Paul in Rome, who was undoubtedly the holiest person I ever met, and I guess was the most fascinating. It was just an amazing thing to be in his presence. So I'm a Jewish man meeting the Catholic Pope.
Stephen Klar, thank you for being on Business Life 360, for your real estate expertise, and for all you do for our world.
Thank you. Nice being here.